Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty. Last time on Ramblin' with Rusty, we started the zone quest and got a couple parts of that done. But I said that with this first full week of filming, I wanted to work on the scribing quest line, opening up scribing. Wow, there's a lot of freaking... Okay, anyways, I want to open up scribing here.
Initiate.
And that starts here.
You stopped. Thank you, Adept. I've been asked to find one of our the Archmagist. For now, power draws mages like moths to a flame. We're a little hopeless that way. Votary Knight, a knight from the Order of the Lamp, is on the scene. She needs someone to help her explore this anomaly and assess the danger. What do you say? Excellent! The anomaly is in an old complex called Sunhold beneath the Sunhold Mages Guild. Good luck. Hopefully, they fill many roles, often acting as bodyguards for powerful members or guardians of ancient magics. There aren't many knights in the order, especially compared to the number of mages in the guild. The standard for knights inducted into the order soar higher than Kapora Tower. We don't just take anyone who can swing a blade, especially these days. Well, rumor is that Archmagister Vanus formed the order to lend legitimacy to the Mages Guild back when it was founded. That's not really a problem anymore. The knights are brave, skilled, and true. But the order doesn't have much clout these days. Don't let Nalia hear you say that, but yes. Votaries of the Order of the Lamp are a rare sight in Tamriel these days, and likely to get rarer as the years roll on.
Well, I'd like to join the Order of the Lamp.
Nalia and the others are inside. Stay safe.
Too bad they won't let me. That would actually be an interesting storyline for the devs to work out.
Ah, good. You must be our backup. A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you. Nalia? We'll keep watch out here.
Right. Lead the way, traveler. The door just down the hall here. Mind your step. This place is a bit of a mess thanks to that portal. Now that we have a moment, allow me to introduce myself. Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the Lamp. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adept. Enard briefed you on our situation? That's exactly right. I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunhold, filling in for a friend. I sensed a portal through the wall back there, and when we broke through... well... I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. Raw magical energy came bursting out. I'm just lucky I wasn't scraped up too bad. This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. I think. That's where you come in. I'll see if I can stabilize it, then we go through together. Do you have any questions before we head in? Here we go. It's happening again! Brace yourself! That blast reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under control.
And all this books that would location dictate on.
An illusion? It seems distorted.
Let's see.
Watch out!
Ah, nice.
There's lots of old notes down here. This thing's as stable as I can make it. Let's head in before another surge of magic.
I happen to know we won't get back out here.
Good to know I was right about the portal. Let's figure out where we are and find the source of all this unstable magic.
Trigger it to go off. Looks like somebody's been through here just recently. And there should be some enemies here for me to kill, but obviously somebody has just recently come through and killed everything. So we'll just have to have fun with these portals, with this unstable magic.
This architecture is elven. We must still be near Somerset. All these defenses meant to protect.
That
What?
is kind of unfortunate because that's experience I'm not getting. I think I'm going to run back to the front and see if I can't gain this experience. Because I do need to level up some. I know there's supposed to be more back here. I really did want that experience in the loot. Not that there was much loot, mind you.
Do you feel that surge of magic? We're getting close.
Oh, I've ran out of charges in my weapon. That's never a good thing. Oh, we got books. Gotta read the books. Too bad that was destroyed up there. Yeah, that book gave me a skill upgrade. Battle of Red Mountain again. Battle of the Number of Moors. Oh, another lore book. A Mage's lore book. Which means that this one would be the one of the purple ones. Tale of Sirbane again. Sail for the horizon. Alright, so from this point there's no going back.
Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on!
Battle for Red Mountain Part 1. The Amulet of Kings. Another purple lore book. Huh. Excuse me. I seem to have acquired the hiccups from somewhere. Principles of Conjuration. Talk to the Votary.
Voice of Magnus. Where are we? What is this place?
I have already read that book before, so...
This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic. Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
Okay. Okay, that wasn't close enough.
Do you have the strength to seek me out?
It's been too long since someone basked in my presence.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh no, is someone there?
Humans ascend the star-parked night. Want a lamp?
Adventurer,
Want a light?
I need you up here, now! That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers! Thieves! What have you done to my altar?
We were just trying to calm things down.
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in, you had to smash the altar too. You may call me the Crow. This is the Scholarium and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focus. I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try. This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus. The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scholarium's defend. We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled. If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited. Because we will...
I'll hang back. That blast took a lot out of me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus. If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar. This is the scribing altar. Make this grimoire your own.
Let's see. I have not gotten any scripts for this character or on this account yet, so Magicka damage, lingering torment, and breach. That's all I have available. I haven't earned any scripts, so it is what it is. Okay.
The skill is scribed. The magic of the Scholarium is calmed. Well done. Let's talk about what comes next.
Let's see.
Hang on. What just happened?
Where do I want to assign that? Actually, that could be helpful. I think I will put it here.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, Scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsild did not send you, but I believe she would be quite proud of you just the same. Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's priestess of Juno? She created the Scholarium and perfected the art of scribing. Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries to inherit Ulfsild's legacy, to make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again. And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. I'll spare you my interrogation. I'll learn more about you as you follow the path of the Luminaries. Has all record of her accomplishments been lost? Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds? Her discovery of the Luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime. I don't know. The fate of Ulfsild and Shalador spiraled out of my sight when I was left to watch the Scholarium. They were very much in love, unless something changed between them. But they understood they would not see the end together. Shalador was one of the greatest mages to walk the face of Nirn. He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, thanks to you, she will. We are beneath an island called Ivea. In ages past, Ivea was a sanctuary for magic, founded by Ulfsild's husband, Archmagus Shalador. I am caretaker to this space, Ulfsild's familiar, set to watch over it when the island Ivea was taken by the Daedric Prince Sheogorath, off to the Shivering Isles. Shalador made a foolish pact with the prince, and the island was lost in the bargain. The Scholarium was lost as well, along with much of Ulfsild's precious work. We are. But don't get your feathers in a ruffle. The Scholarium was shielded from mages, princes, and powers long ago. Time has not been kind to Ulfsild's library, but those protective wards still stand strong. They are beings of pure magic, hence their name. Utterly unique, like beams of light emanating from the face of Magnus himself. Each has chosen a shape that suits their personality, following goals and interests entirely of their own choosing. Ask each luminary what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be, and they'll each give you a different answer. My suggestion is that you meet them, learn all you can, and decide the answer to that question for yourself. As they themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes, the luminaries understand magic in a way mortals never could. Their power, freely given, will allow you access to arcane mysteries others could only dream of. Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the luminaries, Ulfsild saw the world differently. She could literally see magic, watch as it spiraled in ribbons across the world. As she grew up and formally learned to cast spells, yes, she hoped that with proper technique and a sufficiently powerful focus, anyone could develop the same relationship with magic she had. She spent the work of life. Most spells and skills are time-honored traditions. Reliable, consistent. But they lack artistry, require nothing from the caster beyond a basic understanding of how magicka flows. I described scribing as an art because it requires... Yes, that's a good way to look at it. Grimoires are spells and skills built from the ground up with artistry. No one would claim they're the most efficient, most reliable workings. But they're far more flexible than the average magecraft. Ha! You've got it! You can paint a picture with many different brushes, many different colors, can you not? Scribing allows a talented hand to do the same with magic, crafting a spell or skill in just the artistic fashion you want. Ulfsild's innate gift to see magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength. In so many ways, scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the luminaries channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scholarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation.
Well, that's an interesting bit of backstory to it.
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible. Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create? Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the Crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned. A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next. I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with. You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can. You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Scholarium. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably. Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this, trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty. There aren't many votaries in the Order right now, part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better, even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before. Oh, me? Not much to tell, really. I grew up in a guild family. My mother was an adept, and my father was a researcher back in Eldenroot. I started off sort of following in the family business, but most magic just kind of eludes me. Yeah, swords always made more sense to me than spells. Portals and I get along great, something about how they come together, like a good riddle. But most magic and I just don't get along. Much to my father's chagrin.
Okay, well, she is a wood elf then, most likely. Where'd the crow go? The crow is down there. So now it is time to go down to the next... start the next, portion of this quest. No books in there. Altmoran Cult Writings. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's episode. It's been a good run. We got a good start on this. Tomorrow we will return to continue with the Wing of the Ingrate quest. In the meantime, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.